Thomas Massie, who, of course, co-sponsored the legislation with Ro Khanna that was known as the Epstein Files Transparency Act, he's getting pissed. Massie, of course, is a Republican, but he is getting pissed off at Pam Bondi and the Department of Justice, one, for what he calls over-redacting the Epstein files that have been released, and of course, number two, for not releasing at least 3 million documents, even though the DOJ is like, no, we've released them all. Massie says, no, you haven't. You still have at least 50% of them hidden. Massie has been able to view the unredacted files. In fact, many members of Congress on Monday were finally able to view them as well. But Massie had already seen them. And then on Sunday, on CNN's Inside Politics, Massie, expressing his frustration with the Department of Justice, made a rather shocking announcement. And he said that if this DOJ, if Pam Bondi does not unredact the documents, then he is simply going to start reading the names of the men on the floor of Congress so that it goes into the congressional record and, of course, exposes all of the people mentioned in those horrible emails, but whose names we never got to see. He said he's just going to tell us who the people are if Pam Bondi, doesn't unredact them. And that's great, right? I mean, that's what we want. I have one question. Why don't you just do that then? If that's a thing you can do, why have you not already done it, right? I mean, let's be honest. If you could do it, you don't need to threaten that you may do it if these certain conditions are not met. You know those conditions will not be met. Why don't you just do it? Why have you not already done it? That doesn't sit well with me. I appreciate you trying to force these, names to come out, but you have them. And you have the ability and, to a degree, the authority to tell us who they are. I mean, what's the worst that could happen to Massie if he just goes out there and reads them? The best case scenario, obviously, and the most likely scenario is no discipline at all. The worst case scenario is maybe they censure you, and censures are, of course, just a vote saying, we don't like what he did, and then they move on. There's no actual punishment. Like, nothing bad is going to happen. Just do it. I don't know why he's not just doing it if he can. Because he didn't say that I'll release them and I'll deal with the consequences of all the bad things that'll happen. No, he made it seem like there's no consequences to even doing it. So just do it. And if Massie won't do it, as I said, other members of Congress got to see the names on Monday. Then one of y'all do it. Hell, why don't y'all take turns? How about everybody get up, say one name, then you go sit down, somebody else gets up, says another name. We could make it a game. Right? You could tell people to make little bingo cards of, CEOs and celebrities and politicians. And, the first one to get all their lines done gets a bingo and wins some kind of prize. Maybe they get to be a guest at the State of the Union. I don't know what the prize would be. That's up to y'all to decide. But you guys have the names. There's no need to wait for Pam Bondi, who is going to do everything in her power to protect Donald Trump and other wealthy Republican donors. So again, to quote Nike, just do it. Thanks for watching, and if you are not already subscribed to the channel, please do so, and do not forget to like and comment and share widely among your friends.